Hi, how are you? It's Randy of Cornmore Health and Fitness, www, Final Stop to Health. And today is Thursday, and I decided on Thursdays I'd either talk about things to taste or things that are toxic, more along the lines of myths that you think to be true and are not, and things could really be hurting you. So this is essentially both, because some of these things you're going to want to taste, and I'm also going to tell you about something that's not true. So let's talk about celiac, about gluten. You've heard a lot about the gluten buzzword. The problem is a lot of people associate gluten with being on a diet or gluten with losing weight, and that's not the case. If somebody is celiac or gluten intolerant, or even if they have no signs of either of those, gluten could be irritating their system. And here's what happens. When you eat something that doesn't agree with you or you're allergic to, it flattens the villi in your intestines. Those are the little straws that absorb nutrients. So what happens is you can be eating and eating and eating and not absorbing what you need out of the food, which is a waste. And the side effects could be fogginess, sleepiness, migraine headaches, being overweight, undernourished, not growing, eczema, a bloated belly, gas, uncomfortable feeling, and just not yourself. And the problem is people think that's normal. They think that that's how they're supposed to be until they get off that product. If you're celiac, you truly cannot eat it. It's life-threatening. If you're gluten intolerant, another thing you don't want to eat, because uncontrolled and undiagnosed years down the road, it can turn into IBS, it can turn into Crohn's, colitis, anything in the digestive system that you don't want there. You want a healthy system. So I brought a couple of products. Here's the myths. The thing with gluten-free and people thinking that it's diet food and it's fat-free is the myth. If there's a product that's no good in its original form, it's not going to be any better in a gluten-free form. And products would be maybe a Betty Crocker dough, or certain pretzels or cookies and cakes, cereals. Again, gluten-free doesn't mean healthy. So I brought a couple of the bads and a couple of the good. So in the interest of time, I'm going to start with this one. This is Udi's. They're a company that recently came out. You see them advertised a lot. People that are celiac love it because they can have their bread, their burgers, their muffins, etc., etc. And they're really happy. It tastes good. Problem is, first ingredient here is evaporated cane juice. Just another word for sugar. Granted, my daughter does eat these, but everything in life is 80-20. 80% do it right, 20% have your leeway. Not a product I recommend. Snyder's of Hanover makes a gluten-free pretzel. There are better pretzels out there. The first three ingredients in this one are cornstarch, potato starch, and tapioca starch. Nothing good there. Not helping you at all. And if you eat this whole bag, which is easy to do because they're very salty and addictive, you're gaining a lot of weight. Pasta. A lot of people say, oh my God, I can't have my pasta anymore. Well, the good news is lots of restaurants have gluten-free pasta on the menu. The better ones for you are the brown rice pastas. Brown rice has fiber, has protein, has nutrients in it. When it cooks, it's not mushy. You can cook it up, add on this a little bit of olive oil, sauteed garlic. You put a little truffle oil, sea salt, and if you want some roasted tomatoes in it, you've got a gourmet pasta meal. This one is good for you. There are some Italian brands that look like regular pasta. They're cornstarch. They're okay in the restaurants if that's what you want. Go for it. Another product. Late July chips. I bring these to all of my corporate clients. I say to them, taste it. They say, no. I say, taste it. It tastes like a ranch Dorito. Everybody likes ranch Doritos. The difference is that is one big chemical. It's bad for your liver. It's bad for you. You can eat a whole bag. These, on the other hand, are made out of organic whole corn, or organic brown rice, chia seeds, quinoa. Good products in there. Again, more ingredients that I like, but I do recommend this product if this is the kind of thing that's going to get you through the day going gluten-free. Crunchmaster makes a great seed cracker. Seed crackers sound really weird, but they're really good. Made out of brown rice flour, sesame, quinoa. You can read the ingredients. Your liver knows what to do with it too. Good one. A really good bread product. My favorite one there is Sammy's Bakery. They're in Tampa. They make wraps like this, bagels, bread, you name it. Best thing, like 7 ingredients. Millet flour, brown rice flour, ground flaxseed, salt, non-aluminum baking powder. You get it. Again, your body can identify it all. If they're soft, they taste really good, they roll, you make them into a sandwich, a wrap, put some eggs on it. whatever you want. A new company on the scene, I think so far one of my favorites, Ginny Bakes. They come like this in the box, pre-made, and they also come in batters. Ginny Bakes is organic dark chocolate chips, organic gluten-free brown rice flour, organic macadamia nuts. If you look at the nutrition label, it actually has nutrition in it. They taste delicious. They're good for you. You can get them online or a local health food store. Frozen bananas, a yummy treat at night. Dark chocolate covered bananas. What could be bad about that? Keep them in your freezer. And I was traveling today. I've been up since 4. I had to throw some things in my bag because I knew that at that time at the airport I wasn't going to find anything I liked. And I did. I travel with these Kind bars. They are so good. They come in all different flavors. Stay away from the ones covered in yogurt. That's fake. But the ones that are the fruit and nut bars are great. Great snack, a lot of protein, they're filling, you feel good. Or something like this, a Pure Bar. I like the blueberry one. It tastes really good. So that's it. Let's just remember, gluten-free is really good. Try it. Even if you have not been tested, if you have any suspicions that you get bloated or gassy or don't feel good, be your own science experiment. Take that gluten out of your diet for 2 to 3 weeks. It's not as hard as it seems, especially nowadays. See what happens. I will almost bet you will have more energy, better skin, less bloating, better digestion. You'll sleep more soundly. Your stomach will get flatter. You'll run quicker on the basketball court or with your kids or whatever you're doing. You'll feel like $1 million. You may never, ever want to go back. It's not that hard. Try it with me.